Alright, my American friend. Hello from Romania. From Mr. Q12. Here is how it looks outside. So it's in the middle of the night. It's 12 a.m. Saturday. And this is the tool. This is a lathe. And I'm telling you, take one. Don't wait like me. Come on, focus, motherfucker. Don't wait like me. We are in the same, exactly in the same position right here. You with a lathe and me with a oscilloscope. I'm waiting my ass to buy one for 20 years or so, a professional one, I mean. And you are waiting 20 years for a lathe to take. You have to. It's a game changer. Let me show you. Actually, you see how high the voice is right now. And I'm speaking normally. I'm not shouting or I'm not speaking more loudly than normal. So right now, I have a special. I made this thing actually because the transformer in it was heating up a bit too much when it was in standby. So I made this switch here with a power LED there, and also it's a stupid proof for others. If they come here, they don't know what is that. So do you hear it? It's having a little bit of high pitch noise because it's not oiled inside the gears. I never oiled yet, and I have it from 2005, like something like there, like 15 years ago I took it. By the way, this is the original mark, Buttermill 300. I believe it's made in Germany. Einhell is a German brand, and yeah, we Romanians, we have not a lot, but we have enough stuff from Germany, and it's worth it. It's worth it. They have very good tools, very good brands, very good in general. Way more better than made in China. Everything that is made in China, way more better. I can assure you. So if you are taking one like this, take one from specifically to have a German brand. In this case, it's Einhell, but whatever it is, it's they are kind of similar between them. So yeah, but Germans, I trust them more than the others. Einhell is the brand, and do you see how I don't have to force myself to speak loudly? It's extremely quiet. I believe it was some decibels. I believe. Yeah, you see the. I don't see the decibels. Yeah, those are mechanical. Yeah, and if you are cutting, let me. I made this protection because I had a great problem actually. A piece of metal, multiple pieces of metal actually fly into my eye, into my eyeball, and I'm wearing glasses usually, normally, I'm daily, and I had to make this shield. It's a piece of glass, so this is glass, it's not plastic, and I made this frame and I put some holes in the glass and I catch it between two pieces of metal, only one pieces of metal, and some cheap these ones, and some other cheap stuff, and it's very cheap, but extremely effective for protection for my eyes, and I can get very close here with my eyes through that shield glass and look on the piece very closely, because from a certain distance I cannot see properly from too far away. So this is the knife here that I have it already installed. Come on, center, motherfucker. Focus. It doesn't. So I learned how to reshape my knives, and here is an entire box with a lot of tools. Some are, come on, focus, motherfucker, like that. Some are very used and some are not used at all. It's like that. That is some oil there. And I don't use that. I use this actually, which is having like a pipette, and I'm pouring drop by drop with it. It's very good. Actually, this came with the lathe, I think. Yeah. And yeah, this thing I find it in the bazaar. It was totally damaged, but now it's working because I repaired it. I changed the bearing inside. It was completely fucked up, and the lathe didn't come with one thing like this at all. It came with this one that is fixed, but that one, this one is having bearings and is rotating, which is very important to have. And what else? Yeah, drills, special. You see how I make it very. Come on, it's not focusing right. Let's see. Yes. And the phone closed, and now it's open again. So I have a very weird shaped tools, and weird from the conventional way of doing it, because they actually give me very good results. Of course, these are tested in time, and with this brush, I'm brushing everything there, and even the dust from it, which is getting dust very quickly, as you can see here as well. See? And yeah, I'm cleaning it from time to time. Not every time. A piece of paper, a simple piece of paper is absolutely ingenious and absolutely necessary to protect the rails here, and not to get under the carriage, the fine dust, if I'm having some fine dust like that. And it's pushing, this carriage is pushing this very light piece of paper that is stiff enough. It's normal paper from hospital. And yeah, there I have another piece of paper. I'm just dragging the piece of paper with everything on it. I'm dragging it from there outside, and I'm putting it here in this how it's called. And when it's piling up, I'm throwing it away. But it's taking years because I'm not working every day. It's not. It's from time to time. You know. This is bullshit. This element here is bullshit. It's not really helping me and not really used. And there's a lot of problems with it. The entire module is pivoting like this a little bit. It's like a backlash. I'm not sure if you can see, but you can hear it. If I'm dragging it, if I'm pushing it from this side, you can hear it. Yeah, so that's the backlash that is I'm having it constantly, pretty much. I put reinforced screws here, but yeah, be careful not to overuse this part in the future. But this is absolutely fine. I had no problem, and this very used part actually, this back and forth. But this is no, I don't like it. This is also very good. Here, excellent. It's working with this is the backlash actually, but it came with this backlash. You cannot do anything about it. You adapt to it. And I did. This is not a problem, but this is a problem. This module is a very big problem. And pretty much like this is it. If you put a piece here to cut, it will make a little bit more noise than this, a little bit when it's actually cutting. And this is middle of the night again, and nobody knows. Only you know, and the rest of the internet that is watching this forum. So yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's not loud. I am living in an apartment, as you can see. I am at level 2 of the building when I'm filming it to outside. So I have 3 neighbors here, one up, one down, and one on the left. and they're very happy. No problems. The story of this lathe is very funny and very teaching experience. Do you see this stopping button here? This is an emergency button. When it's running, if I'm pressing it, if I'm doing this, it will catch there, and you have to do this. I forget how. Like this. So you have to push this forward a little bit. This catching there. And when I buy it, now when I'm running it, it's not working because it's this latched here. But if I'm delatch it, starting to work. Okay. So when I buy it, it was latched like this. And we looked everywhere. I didn't figure it out also myself because it was really a novelty for me. It was something new, and I didn't realize this thing. It was an emergency push button. And they had a reduction for it. It was the only one in the entire magazine mall. It was a mall for tools, and it was the only one on a very high shelf. They got 2 guys there to take it down from there. It was a bit dangerous. Actually, 3 guys, one underneath. I was laughing if this was falling in his head. And they took it, and I told them I want to probe. I wanted to see it work before I buy it. And they plug it into the power. We pressed all the buttons here. Nothing. Come on, how the fuck is working? Nothing. Absolutely. It didn't move a thing. And I said, well, I believe, guys, you are unfortunate and you have a damaged lathe. And if it's the motor that it needs rewinding the coils of the motors, I will buy it at a lower price than you have it. Already at a lower price, it was an offer. They had it for many years, like 5 years or so. It didn't sell at all. It was the only one, and it remained there. And they were very happy to escape of it. And after I buy it, I never ever, even today, I didn't see a lathe there again. They didn't acquire a new lathe in change of this one after I buy it. But the story goes that I said, well, if it's not working, if it's probably the coils of the motor, I will buy it from you, but at an even more reduced price, and I buy it in half of its original price. Not the original price from the website, their price that they had there. And then when I checked the original price, I was I bargained absolutely geniusly. I bargained, and I was with another guy because I told him, this friend of mine, I need help because it is big and I needed to have another person. I couldn't carry it alone. And I took a taxi and I got home. And home, the first thing that I did this. Back. I start looking more closely to this red button. I said, what the fuck is this shit? And then when I put it in function, it worked. And I laughed so hard. So this is the story and this is the tool. I hope you like it. And to show you that it's very old, actually, and I'm not lying, look how old is this label here, how washed up is. And it was white, like this white in the beginning. So yeah, pretty much this is it. I hope you get it and buy one. Trust me, it will help you in very small things that you have to do. If you really have to do something, it will help you immensely. It will not, for me in my case, it didn't pay its price yet. Even if I took it, I buy it at half of the original price, but it didn't pay it because I'm not doing business with it. I'm just a private person here who doesn't know how to make money actually. From a lot of stuff that I know, I am completely idiot on making money. Yes, about this part here, I forgot to mention. When I'm opening this from here, like I said, I made this incision. I made this. I mounted this button myself. It didn't come with this. I put myself this LED there, Immediately after I buy it, actually, a few weeks after I buy it, because this was probably the only fault that it had electrically. When I put my hand here, and even right now it's a bit warm because I use it a tiny bit, but this is not for continuous use for hours or days. This is for a few hours or tens of minutes. It's perfectly fine. But if you just keep it, you don't run it. But the power from the 220 volts there coming through the transformer that it has inside for the motor, that transformer is to power the motor, is heating up the transformer too much. It's not hot, it's not hot, but it's warm to hot, and I didn't like it. And I wanted a plus of protection for the transformer itself. So what I did here is I took the 220 volts and put it one wire here. I interrupted the wire with the switch directly from the wire, and then from the other side of the switch is going to that transformer. So basically I'm unplug it from here directly. It's staying plugged there all the time, but I unplug it from here pretty much. And it's also a very interesting way of turning it off and on, because somebody that doesn't know how to operate it, and is an idiot, like my father, and the other persons that are coming to in my room and they start to finger everything. It's a protection against idiots also, and I'm very used to it. I know what is for, and I made it. But for others, it will be a plus of security against them, against their stupidity, because I don't want someone to cut his hands and fingers into that rotating, spinning head. So yes, this is it. This is the story about this switch and why I put it there. And now, of course, it's not hitting. Nothing. It's just cold as it should be. So yes, pretty much this is it. So yeah, pretty much this is it. Thank you very much from Romania to America, to say it in an American accent. And see you later, alligator, and I hope you like it. Bye bye.